Hey, Year 12. Look, I hope this little update finds you well and enjoying a little bit of the alpine weather that we've all got. Okay, it's hopefully been a weekend of a little bit of light relief, a little bit of fun. A couple of wee things I just want to update you on nice and briefly. First is your A-level choices. Okay, that is due to happen over the next month. Next week you'll be getting some more information in regard to the booklet and some talks from the careers people and some advice and help and all of that, and then you have pretty much the month of February to try and work out what your choices would be for next year. They're not set in stone. Okay, the way it works is that you end up making a final decision then basically on results day or results week in August. Okay, so this is just a provisional setting so as the timetablers can have a bit of an idea what numbers we're talking about. Okay, so that'll be from probably next week onwards. You'll get a booklet sent home in some format, okay, and then you can sit with folks and go through and try and work out what your 3 or 4 options are going to be, okay, for next year, if indeed you plan to stay on and do A-levels with us. Okay, in regard to other things, we still don't know any more about your grade assessments. Okay, we're still waiting to hear from the Education Board about that, so we've no news really on that, except it's obviously something has to happen in order to put your grades down against your name, and so there may well be, as we've hinted, assessments of some kind, most likely internal things that will take place, well, whenever we're back. It's not going to be immediate, so I heard rumours some people are panicking about revising at the same time as doing the work at the moment. That's not necessarily the issue here. You will be given plenty of warning. The idea would be that we would get back to school and get settled before the any assessment, so you're probably talking 3-4 weeks of a gap between those two events. Okay, so if we're back in mid-February, then it could well be towards Easter time when there's some sort of assessment. Okay, so it'll give you time to focus on the work in hand. As it stands though, when you're getting new material through your teachers, it's important then that you keep up with that, because that stuff could well be assessed down the line. You're also maybe encouraged to keep on top of the old stuff, and so that's the kind of dichotomy we're asking you to manage at the moment. It's not that you're full scale revision mode, you're just keeping on top and keeping things refreshed. Okay, a little bit of recap, but you are going through new materials, so you have to ensure that you say you're keeping on top of all of that. So it's back to this idea of engaging, please. I know from the whole that most of us are doing well and managing better this time. There's still a core though that I get the impression are happy to almost sleep this out and wake up in February or March and expecting everything to be rosy. If you're ignoring work, if you're not engaging, if you're not keeping up, then the bottom line is you're going to be behind, and it's important that you take that responsibility on. Okay, I know this isn't a bundle of laughs for a lot of us, but you have to get out of bed, you have to get up and going, you have to accept that this is a challenge that you need to rise to. Okay, and not just accept defeat. All right, it's important for your own future, for your own options, and your own state of mind. Okay, whether it's get outside for part of the day and give a break, because it's dead easy to log on a computer and still be there 6, 7, 8 hours later, and in some cases into the early hours of the night. Okay, so you need to be wise and be able to take a break. So get yourself outside, hug an alpaca. Okay, hug a tree, go for a run, do a walk, whatever it is that you enjoy doing that gives your head a little bit of space, then integrate that into the day. Okay, it's so important. Set a little bit of time, to be able to get a bit of light relief. But you've also got to have that structure to get up early, to get going, get to bed early, so as you can rise on a reasonable time and check in with the reds and check in with the teachers. Okay, so lots of stuff there you can continue to manage with. You know where we are. Your subject teachers are your specific protocol for anything related to each subject. Myself, your tutor, is the next protocol for anything else, and we want to hear from you. Good, bad or indifferent, just let us know how you're getting on and give us a little update. Okay, cheerio.